Hey, this is Matias Rengel with Guitar Control, and today you're going to be learning how to play a long progression using only one chord. For this example right here, we have this really cool riff that I just played, and as usual, you can click on the link in the description to get the tab. So let's get down to it. Alright, so why don't we first check out what's going on right here in what I just played. So we got, let me play it slow for you. And it keeps going, but something like that, but you get the idea. So I'm going to divide this riff actually in two parts. So the first part is going to be the one that goes with the chord that is only here, never changing, and the next part is going to be when I start changing a little bit the chords. Okay, so for the first part, you're going to place, we're going to be using this chord right here, which is, actually it's a D major, but it's on second inversion. And what I'm doing, I'm playing the 7th fret of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. Okay. Now, depending on where I am, I'm playing this with different fingering, but most of the time I'm playing it with my pinky, okay? But with the pinky, most of the time I'm doing this. See? But you don't have to do it like that. You can do it with this if you want. It's gonna work if you do it with your middle, ring, and pinky. I just prefer to do it with the pinky by itself, like this. But anyway, so what we have right there, we have a combination of chords and some sort of riff in the lower strings, okay? So that's the idea behind here. The idea is that you grab a chord and you move with the lower notes almost as if it sounds that the chord progression is changing, but your chord stays the same, okay? Something like, for example, if you had a D, everybody knows a D, right? It could be like, right? But this is not the case right here. So right here we got, I said we are on the 7th fret of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. And so we're going to start on the 7th fret of the 6th string, okay? And for that, we're going to play it twice. And then we're going to like mute a little bit and then hit the chord twice. And then after that, you're going to go into the 5th of the 6th string and the 3rd. Notice that when we go into the 3rd, it almost sounds as if we're doing... But we are keeping the same chord, right? So that's the whole point of this. So right after you play this twice, you play the chord. You play you actually use some muted note, and then you play the chord. Okay? So then I play once again the 5th and restart. So when I do the muted note, I just do 1, 2, 3. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Now the second time that I come back and play this riff, I actually go into the 10th fret. I do. Okay, instead of doing, so I do 7, 10, and then I go down to the 3rd. The way I do it, I slide down. Or you don't have to slide down if you don't want. You can just do. You can also do it like this, playing the 7th and the 5th of the 5th string. But I just find it not hard enough. So I prefer to do. So practice those two. So there's your first part of the riff. Now, as you can tell, we are only using this. So by default, when we go into other chords, we are implying that we are in G right now. But since I'm not playing an actual G, they are actually becoming hybrid chords. I just play this specific riff, but you don't have to. You can do a different riff, and it's going to be different hybrids actually, right? And it's going to be as if I'm playing. Got it? Now, going into the next section, what we're going to do, we're gonna go into the 3rd fret and we're gonna change actually the chord. We're gonna go. So for that chord right there, we got our ring finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, middle finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and pinky on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And we do. Then we move this up 2 frets. Same thing, right? And now we go, check this out, we're gonna go half step up with the 6th string. And we're gonna put a pinky on the 8th fret of the 4th, middle finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd, and ring finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd. So. Now for the end, it's just a normal B minor 7. So we got our ring finger on the 9th fret of the 4th, index finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd, and pinky on the 10th of the 2nd. So, and then repeat. Super simple. Now the idea with this, I would say, start with one chord, right? So start, let's say, with like start with this one right here, for example, or something even simpler, like a B minor maybe. And what you're going to do from there, you're going to create a riff line. Okay, so you start with this one, and you're gonna do. You could do something like. You could do. Right? So, and it doesn't have to be the exact rhythm that I'm doing. It could be like. And it's a different way to play a progression, which is really, really cool. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily guitar lessons. Also, there's a link in the description. Click on it, tap on it. You're going to get the tab. It's going to be useful. And one last thing, I would love to know, what's your favorite guitar? Telecaster, Stratocaster, a Les Paul, any other? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching.